Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about guiding students' learning, particularly in Google Classroom, by aligning objectives, activities, and assessment. And we all teachers believe that objectives guides activities and activities guide assessment, and we finalize those things in linear format. But it is not necessarily we follow the linear format. But today in my presentation, I will follow this linear format. So before moving to to demonstrate how can we upload materials in Google Classroom so that it uh, guides us ensuring students learning uh, in that way. So before moving to the next presentation, I acknowledge Sasha Srestha for collaborating with me in this part of presentation. So I'm going to acknowledge him. So before moving, simply we understand our Google Classroom is a platform to upload materials and learn the things. But it is not that simple thing for teachers to guide students learning. So this is an example how can we guide students in the learnings, or how can we design materials, design assessments, and design presentations so they can go one after another and learn themselves and come to the class or come to the meeting sessions and interact with us. So let me give an example of a computer, and which is Unit 2, Introduction to Computer. And the Unit 2 has, at first, it has objective of the unit, and the objectives, before objective, and the instruction is there. Dear students, these are the things you will learn in the Unit 2, Introduction to Computer, and there are a list of objectives we can see. Altogether, there are Section 1, 2.1, Section 2, 2.2, and Section 2, 2.3. So these objectives, 2.1, sorry, 2.1, 2.2, and 2.3, uh, there are all together uh, 10 objectives, and they are clustered in 3 sections. According to this, the clusters, we have made uh, 3 sections or 3 uh, parts of the Unit 2. The first section is 2.1 Fundamentals of Computer. Second section is 2.2 Characteristics and Uses of Computer, and 2.3 Hardware and Software. So let me go in, show you in first section what is there. In first section, you can see the instruction. Read document 1 and watch the first video and find the answer of the following question. And there is a question, and this instruction so that they have to read document 1 and computer basics and video, and so they will find this. And second instruction, read the document 2 and watch the second video and find the answer of the following questions. And there is a question, and then second document 2, and this video will guide them. And then after they go through this, this is activity, reading resources and watching those things, and they will have quiz 2.1, and this quiz is about this unit, fundamentals of computer, related to the objectives of the first cluster. And this quiz and will guide them learning, and then they can realize those things. After that, they will go into the second section, 2.2 Characteristics and Uses of Computer, and then they will find the instruction, read document 3. This is document 3, and watch the first video of this section, and then find the answer of the following question. There is a question, list out 5 features of the computer and describe them. And read document 4 and watch, and they will go like that, and reading document 4, and they will have another question. So they will this will guide them for this, and then there will be quiz 2.2 for this section, and they will in the first section they will go for the quiz, and this is in Google form, and then they will go into the next section, and this is about read presentation 1 and answer the following question. There are 2 questions in the presentation 1, and read presentation 2 and answer the following questions. And then they have 2 questions in presentation 2, and watch the video and answer the following questions. And there are 2 questions, and then they will do read presentation 1 and first 2 questions, and presentation 2 and second and 2 questions, and they will watch the video and give these 2 questions. So it will be easy for them to do the activities. And then they will have the quiz of this section, and then this quiz will guide them to ensure their learning, and then they can rework on that part. And based on this, the teacher will have presentation based on the student quiz or learning or feedbacks and other things. And these all materials are designed for learning themselves before they come to the contact session or they come to meet with teachers. And so the presentation will be based on the feedback. So after presentation and discussion in the contact session, there will be overall quiz for whole unit, quiz for the unit 2. So based on this quiz, teacher can decide whether to go ahead or not to go ahead. So this will guide whole unit with 2 students. How do they come to learn the first section, second section, third sections, and they will know whether they have gone through those things or not. So the overall quiz will be used to know the achievement of whole unit, and the quiz as for the sections will be able to determine whether they know this or not, this section or not. So based on that feedback of the quiz, teacher can design discussion session in the contact session, or give additional materials or design learning activities based on the feedback. So this is an example of designing students designing lessons or designing units in Google Classroom, so that students can find easy way to get into the Google Classroom, learn themselves, rather than giving instruction by the teachers to every time. So this is about uploading materials in Google Classroom, and based on the design framework of alignment of objective, activities, and assessment. I hope you will enjoy watching this video and provide me feedback for the further improvement. Hope to get some feedback from you. Thank you very much for watching this video.